Hey guys, Joe over here with another video about Linux laptops. So I switched from Mac OS to Linux about 2 years ago. Was unsatisfied with the build quality going downhill on the MacBooks and the price going up, and that stupid digital thing on the keyboard I thought was kind of fucking dumb. So I switched. I got an ASUS Zenbook. Pretty good form factor, no problems really. The only, whoops, that's not what I wanted. The only thing I had trouble with really was the trackpad working with Ubuntu. It just was kind of funky. I don't know. It was like there was like an accelerometer on it, and there's like two mainstream trackpad manufacturers, I guess. One of them's pretty good, and one of them kind of sucks, based on the research I did. So I got these guys. Mine's 2 years older than this, so maybe they fix that problem. Could be better. I think it's a 14-inch. This one. Oh no, this is a 13. I got the 14. I got it on Amazon, so if I had any issues, I could return it pretty easily. I do suggest you probably buy from Amazon if you're testing these out, because you want to be able to return it if you don't like it. So after about a year, the trackpad thing was just getting on my nerves, and so I went with a Dell XPS 9300. That's their developer laptop. It's like the development edition. It does have an option to come with Ubuntu. One thing though, I had a hard time actually finding the page on Dell where you can pick Ubuntu. So you look here, go here. So operating system, it just says Windows 10. So somewhere there's a fucking way to pick Ubuntu, but it was not anything that I could find easily. Somebody on Linux Questions sent me the direct link. But I did finance it. I've got a business account for my S Corp that I do contracting work for. And it had 0% financing for 6 months. So that was kind of cool. Free money. I just paid like $350 a month. Anyway, the Dell 9300, the trackpad's great, no complaints there, but it's a total piece of shit. The build quality is terrible. After 6 months, I've had to replace the keyboard twice now. I'm having a guy come out in 2 days from Dell. They're paying for it because I did get a warranty. I think it's a 2-year warranty. But they're coming out to replace the motherboard and the keyboard. The motherboard won't, I don't know why, but every time I run Ubuntu and the battery dies, I can't boot it back up. I don't know if it's a BIOS issue or something with Ubuntu, but like I said, you have to cycle the power. You have to like drain the battery, unplug it, hold down the power button for like 60 seconds, reboot, plug the cord back in, and then it's like supposed to magically boot. But that didn't work this time around. So they think it's the motherboard. There's also a way you can like hit the power button and the M key, like M for motherboard, and that's supposed to tell you something. I don't know what. It didn't work, so they're just sending out a repair guy. So anyway, not recommending these guys. I appreciate them shipping Ubuntu, but at the same time, for $2,200, it's a pretty poorly made laptop, and that's their high end. System 76, I did buy these guys first. I forgot to mention them. This was about 3 years ago. I think I got the Oryx. I did not like them. It was very heavy. It was a huge fucking laptop. I mean, I'm moving more towards the MacBook Air style, thin, lightweight, 13-inch. I'm not sure which one I had. I think it was the Lemur. The trackpad was absolutely terrible. It wasn't etched glass or anything high quality. It was like plastic with bumps on it. My finger would, like, the mouse would skip around because it wasn't a smooth movement with your finger. I complained to them about it. I eventually returned it. They didn't want to take the return, but I said, this is terrible. I want my money back. But again, people like them for gaming, I guess, but if you're looking for something lightweight that's going to have a long battery life, I wouldn't bother with those guys. They also run Pop OS. They're the maintainers of Pop OS. I don't know that anybody uses it outside of System 76, but they do have their hardware all is supported, which I guess is good. I just thought the trackpad was garbage. And for me, trackpad is the most important thing. Next, I don't want the keyboards to fall apart on me after, literally 3 weeks of use. There's another one here that I just discovered tonight. Purism. What I might do, if Dell fixes my laptop and it works and everything, I might just sell it. Because I'm not, this warranty is only good for 2 years, and they're not going to keep replacing this shit. Because it's still going to break every 6 months. So this Librem 14 looks pretty slick. So Librem is open source. Well, the OS is open source. It runs Pure OS, which I've heard about it, but I never researched it. But they have what's the word I'm looking for? They're endorsed by the EFF, so that's enough reason for me to use them. So if you're into privacy and security, Pure OS, you can look more about that. Just Google Pure OS. Actually, I was looking for an apps map because they have a phone too. So it's Pure OS. It's Debian based, which is fucking great. I don't know if it has snaps or not. I've been using Ubuntu. I'm not a big fan of snaps. This seems to get in the way of the apps launching and opening files from outside the app. And then, snaps will do this shit. They just clutter up the disk free. Yeah, there's a flag you can run to ignore that, but I have to look that up every time. But I'm not sure about this one. It looks pretty slick. It gets up there pretty quick. One cool thing is 6 cores. I have 4 cores on my XPS, which is pretty good. It ran a little slow when I had several streams going, like on NFL Sunday or something. You can go up to 64 gigs of RAM. The Dell would only go up to 32. It does climb up there quite a bit in price. $500 for 64 gigs. I haven't bought RAM in a while, but that sounds like a lot. 2 terabytes. If you do any gaming, like with SteamOS, you're gonna want the biggest hard drive you can get. I'll go with the second hard drive. Power adapter plug, wireless card, obviously you want that. I'm not sure what the Pure Boot is. I think it's a little more secure. I'm not going to get that. I'm going to get 3-year warranty. Believe me, you want warranties on this stuff. Laptops tend to break. Privacy screen, that's pretty cool. You can't look at it from an angle. If you work at coffee shops and shit, you may want that. Although I tend to find that if I'm pair programming with somebody, that would be a hindrance. So I didn't buy that. And then you can get Pure OS on a USB stick. You know, kind of it's something you could easily do yourself. But for $15, I'll support it. So anyway, it comes up to nearly $3,000. About $800 more than the Dell XPS. One thing I'm trying to find is what their return policy is, because nobody's gonna have this anywhere in any shop I can go take a look at. So I'm gonna have to order it, play with it, and then return it if I don't like it. And they don't have a lot of pictures here either, so that's kind of disappointing for a $3,000 product. But anyway, they have some apps. They're working. The Maps app and Spotify are really the two things that you're probably not going to be able to get on Pure OS. There's this Pure Maps. I looked at them on GitHub. It uses Open Maps, which is fine. I tend to I find Apple Maps is actually better. This would be for the phone, by the way. Switching gears here from laptops to phone, because they have a phone. It's it runs Pure OS. I don't know if you have to use their cell plan, though. That's a deal breaker for me. I use Mint Mobile because it's only $15 a month. But again, I think this phone's like $1,200. But if you don't want Google tracking you or Apple tracking you, well, so $750. That's not too bad. But like I said, maps, music, the kind of stuff I'm going to be using in the car, that's where I use. I need a navigation app that can give me turn by turn, and if I miss a turn, I want it to autocorrect and recalculate where to send me, because I do that a lot. Anyway, that's about all I can say right now. If you go on Amazon, you can find some laptops. I'm not a big fan of HP. I never liked Dells. But when somebody said, I was actually at a job interview, and there's some gaming the VP interviewing me had a Dell XPS, and I liked it. It was I spent literally like 15 seconds playing with it, but the trackpad was smooth, and that sold me. But the build quality. The other thing is it's very flimsy. If you lift the laptop up, if it's not like flat on the table, it bends a little bit and tweaks the trackpad, so you won't be able to click properly. So I kind of use my laptop in front of the TV a lot, and that does happen. So again, build quality on these Dells, a little disappointed. I'm trying to find the one laptop I was gonna buy. It was like a gamer laptop. I can't remember the name of it. Lenovo. It was like I want to say it had the word rocket in it or something like that. But I'm not seeing it anywhere on Amazon. Anyway, if you like to play around and return things, use Amazon. Easiest thing. Yeah, I'm not finding this laptop, sorry. I was going to show you another one. But that's about all I have to say. So this Librem looks like the next best thing. I'm going to give that a shot as long as I can return it. Oh, Razor Blade. This is it. This is the one I was looking for. Somebody on Linux Questions subreddit said this ran Linux without any issues. Sometimes you have issues with drivers and shit like that. Razor Blade 15. Do they have a 13? Looks like it only goes up to quad core. So quad core is a little small. Oh, here we go. This is the one I was gonna get. Ultra gaming laptop, 4-core. Ultrabook gaming laptop. What's the difference here? This one must be newer. It's more expensive. So yeah, I looked at this one. Let's look at some of these pictures here. I'm not really much of a gamer, but I do run Steam. Looks pretty good. I guess people have trouble with Steam, but I never noticed any problems with it. So you can go 512. I don't know if the hardware is soldered in or not. If you can update the RAM, upgrade the RAM. But unfortunately, these pictures are terrible. So let's have a look at what this says. Gaming laptops. Might be kind of heavy. There we go. Those are the ports. So it's got USB-C. Not sure what that second one is. USB. And then audio and something in the middle. HDMI. But for $1,800, not bad. Anyway, those are my laptop reviews. Like I say, I've used the ASUS, the System 76, and the Dell XPS 9300. And the Dell was the lightest and had the best battery life, but it had problems rebooting, and like I said, replaced the keyboard twice. Motherboard's being replaced in 2 days, and I've only had the damn thing 6 months. Alright, see you guys, bye.